have to realize is you are never going to like someone 100%. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's your family, your friends, whether it's a relationship, you're never going to like somebody 100%. The best that you can go for is about 75%. If you like somebody 75% of the time, that is amazing. So whether you in a relationship or it's just a friendship, as long as you like them about 75%, you're doing pretty damn good. I would say if you like somebody 60% of the time, you're doing good. Because the reality of it is, who really likes anybody 100%? Even your best friend, you might like about 80% of the time, maybe 70. So never look at life like, oh, I really want 100% like somebody, especially dating. Boy, dating is a trip. Dating is always going to be hard. Dating is not going to be easy 9 times out of 10. It should be easy. In a perfect world, dating would be easy. I mean, my own personal philosophy, I feel like dating is extremely easy. Mostly because when it comes to me personally, I learn from my mistakes and I learn from situations the first time. Some things it takes me 2 or 3 times. But for the most part, I usually will learn stuff pretty quickly when it comes to dealing with people in a relationship. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to keep remaking the same mistakes more than like twice or 3 times. And it's just stuff that you kind of naturally learn that helps you naturally progress. So for example, I'm not going to sit there and pursue somebody if they don't appear like they at least like me about 60%. You get what I'm saying? If someone is playing texting games, calling games, says they're too busy, only hits me up every 2 or 3 weeks, I mean, that's kind of bad if y'all are dating, you know. And if a person is treating me badly or starting arguments all the time or blaming me for a whole bunch of problems, then that lets me know like, nah, I don't really need to talk to this person no more. That's just how I am. I know that. Other people, it's different. Other people are going to make a mistake like 700 times. They're just not going to get it. But I think that also has to do with the fact that even though I love beautiful women, I think they're freaking amazing. They just look good. I don't look at just the physical. I look at the mental, I look at the personality, and I look at the effort. So if a person is not putting in effort, they don't like you. Even if they say they like you, if the effort is not equaling the amount of like that they say that they have for you, then they don't really like you. So if they're like, man, I like you a lot, blah, 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 then they don't really like you if they're not showing no effort. Like going like 2 weeks without talking to somebody is crazy. That's wild. You should never go 2 weeks without talking to somebody. But the bottom line of this video is just remember, don't try to like somebody 100% because it's not going to happen. Be realistic. Liking somebody 75% is amazing. You're doing pretty good if you can do that. And realize that people are going to have insecurities. And one thing I've even explained to my mom is that people are not consistent in general. So, you might think, man, this person isn't consistent. But most people aren't consistent in most things. And most people will change drastically. Sometimes day by day, sometimes week by week, sometimes month by month. Some people stay exactly the same. Everyone is different and everyone is looking from their point of view. They're not looking from your point of view. And everyone is completely different in what they believe is right or wrong. Their rules are different. And their rules change drastically all the time. And you got to understand that people a lot of the time be confused. Most people don't know what the heck they're doing. Sometimes people aren't even playing games. Sometimes people are genuinely confused and don't know what they're doing. That's just how it is. So that's another thing that a lot of people have to put into consideration is that most people really don't know what the hell they're doing. Most people fake their way through life. Most people fake their personality. Most people fake their happiness. Most people fake almost all their emotions. Some people fake looking intelligent. Some people ain't even as smart as they appear. You know, and people make multiple mistakes. And people are not stagnant. People are not perfect in a perfect line. And here's another thing. The thing you got to understand is you might have met a person when it comes to relationships, when it comes to a person you like, have a crush on, and desire. You might have met them on their best day, but you may have not seen them ever on their worst day. Remember that. You might have met them on their best day, and that's why they seem so cool and perfect. They might have been having the time of their life that day. And that's why it appears like they were such a good person at first. So they could have been genuine as hell when you first met them. That could have genuinely been them that day. And then when you see them being rude or whatever and disrespectful, that can also genuinely be them. You get what I'm saying? Because as human beings, we are not an angel or a devil. We're a combination. I explained this to dudes at the old job I worked at. Human beings are a combination between a demon and an angel. Sometimes people are more on their demon side. Sometimes people are more on their angel side. But most people are usually split down the middle. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to meet people sometimes when they're on their angel side, their best day. Sometimes you're going to meet people when they're on their demon side, their worst day. Sometimes you're going to meet people in the middle and they seem cool. So everything is not perfect. The world is not perfect. Liking somebody a good amount is a good thing. If you like somebody more than you hate them, that is a good thing. For example, with me, I like most people about 40% to 50%. Usually I'm in that 45% area. Usually because I'll see how a person is. And if I can talk to a person, have a conversation with them, and they aren't just being weirdly disrespectful, because something I've noticed about people is you can bond with them, have a good time with them, and then they'll say dumb, stupid shit for some fucking reason. I don't know why people do that, but that has happened a lot where I'm actually vibing with a person. I think they're a cool person just on some friend shit, on some platonic shit, on some bonding shit. And then they end up saying something just really freaking stupid. And both men and women have done it. I remember talking to this woman one time. We were having the best conversation. We were talking about some nasty stuff or whatever. And she said something really disrespectful. I can't even remember what it was, but I remember the feeling I felt when she said it. And I was like, come on. I was like, don't say that. And then she felt guilty and she apologized. She was like, oh, you're a handsome dude, something, something, something. I really wish I knew what she said, because she said something. It was just some disrespectful shit. And I was just like, what the hell? I was so confused because me and her were having a good conversation, But you also got to realize this as well, is most people are fucking weird. Most people are weirdos. Most people are creepy. Most people are confused. Most people don't understand social cues. It just is what it is. And that's something I've realized throughout my life. Most people don't even know what the hell they're doing. I'm telling you. Especially dudes. Dudes just be saying stupid shit because they're still obsessed with that hierarchy shit and trying to be cooler than someone else all the time. And then women say stupid shit because they feel like they deserve to say stupid shit because so many dudes do stupid shit. So they feel like them saying stupid shit is like, well, dudes say dumb shit all the time. It's always this like back and forth thing with men and women. But the reality of it is most women say dumb shit a lot of the time. And most men say incredibly dumb shit a lot of the time too. Men and women really ain't as different as y'all think. But I don't make it a sex thing. I make it more of a people thing, an individual thing. Most individuals who are dudes are mostly assholes. Most people who are individually women, they're usually kind of douchey themselves as well. But I've also, as well, have met some dudes who are cool as hell. That's my nigga. He cool as hell. That's my homie. I've met some women where I'm like, that's my nigga. But most people are usually in between. Meaning you might bond with them and they might say something stupid as shit. Just out of nowhere. I remember one time I was cool with this light-skinned chick at my job. We had a cool conversation. She was like, man, I love you. Like, that's some friend shit. Tickling her brother. Sometimes females do that cute little tickling thing. And then out of nowhere, I kid you not, like a week later, she was like, I hate you. And my personality didn't change. Hers drastically changed in a week. She said, I hate you. You know, she went from saying, I love you to I hate you. And then literally my friend took her home and we were having a conversation. We were laughing with her. And she said that I probably do crack on the low. That's what she told me. And I sat there and looked at that chick and I was like, don't say that shit. And she felt that energy because I was like, why would you say something so fucking stupid? But most people are just fucking stupid. That's what you have to understand. People just say dumb shit all the time. I don't even know why people are so damn dumb sometimes. People will say some off the wall shit to you and you're just like, what is your problem? Like, why are you doing that? You know? But like I said, most people are all over the place. Most people are confused. Most people don't know what the hell they're doing. Most people don't even know where they're at. Most people do way too many freaking drugs, weed, coke, drink. They be cross-faded. You know, you got to look at your environment as well. My environment, I was working in a lot of factories. When you work in a lot of factories, there's a lot of crackheads. There's a lot of drinkers. There's a lot of people who just be on doing hard drugs. You know, and you're usually around people who are ex-convicts, which that doesn't mean they're a bad person because I've met people who are ex-convicts that were cool as hell. But I'm just saying, you get the idea of it. You get the gist of it. You know, so people are weird. All right. Don't let that affect you. That's why I always tell people as well is don't be the type of person where you need people's validation because you have to understand people are just as weird, confused, might even have the same self-esteem problems, might even have more self-esteem problems than you do. Because something about me, I don't have self-esteem problems. I'm literally not insecure about pretty much anything, which bothers a lot of people because they're like, nigga, you know, they think I act very arrogant and like I'm an asshole. But the reason why they see me like that is because I'm not really insecure about a lot of stuff. So sometimes talking to people who are very insecure kind of annoys me because I'm not insecure. And I don't really care if I have a lot of stuff. I don't care about having my own crib, my own car, my own house in the sense of it defining me as an individual. You get what I'm saying? I'm not materialistic. My confidence is not based on having a house, a car, and a job. My confidence is just me because I'm confident in myself, which is an issue for most people because most people's confidence comes from materialistic shit. My confidence comes from within. So it's a big problem with a lot of people. You know, a lot of times they're like, this nigga is so freaking arrogant, blah, blah, blah. And it's funny because it's a jealousy thing because it's like, why would you want me to be sad too? So you want us to be two sad motherfuckers just be sad all day? No, that'd be stupid. So the bottom line is don't take people too seriously and don't expect to like a person 100%. Whether it's in a relationship or it's family or it's friends or it's acquaintances because it's just not going to happen. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. If you need a friend to talk to, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll talk to you. We can vibe. I can help you with your self-esteem, your confidence, your self-worth, etc., etc. Don't hit me up on some dumb shit. One thing I've been going through recently is that people will hit me up because they want me to do their pyramid scheme shit, or they'll hit me up and ask me something and then say some random weird shit. Like I had a chick hit me up and basically she was like, can I have your number? And I was like, give me your number. And then she's like, well, I need your number because I want to reset my Instagram password. The fuck are you talking about? I'm not about to give you my numbers to reset your Instagram password. What are you even talking about? She had me confused as fuck. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace and blessings. Love you guys. Take care.